Three ways you can create 3D effect in Adobe Illustrator. It's very simple. I'll just come here, draw a circle. Just delete, draw a perfect circle by holding Shift. Now make sure you have your fill here is fill, so that maybe you can change the color. Maybe I put like this color here, maybe like color green or color red. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'll just come to the gradient here. Then it will give me this option. I'll choose this one here. Normally it will always come to the last option you used last time. So I'll just play around with this. But if I want to change the color, I'll just double click it here. Maybe I can just change the color, maybe something like purple. Also, you can, if you want to change this color of this other side, just double click, maybe make it a little bit of purple like that. So you can easily create a 3D effect using that. So, and then you can play around with this like that. That is just the simple way like that. Let me just reduce this circle here like that. The next thing, I'll draw another circle here, maybe a bigger circle. Make sure I come here, I choose this one here. Maybe I just choose, maybe this time I use blue. This time I'll also use the gradient tool, but this time I'm going to use this freeform gradient. It makes very good how do you call it? It makes very good 3D effect. So I'll just click here, come and choose a color that I want. Click another here, maybe choose another one. Maybe come here, choose another blue. Come here, choose another blue or another one. So you just click and drag, choosing colors. You see it's getting some 3D effect there. Yeah, so you can just play around with this. Maybe here you make it light, maybe inside here you make it a little bit light. So you see you can create 3D effects, something like a sphere, just by using a gradient tool. That is that. Another aspect also you can use, I'll just draw another circle also here. Maybe this time I'm going to use another tool. So I'll just draw a perfect circle like that. Make sure it is filled. Maybe I put it like something like yellow. I'm going to use this aspect here called the mesh. So I'll just click here. Sorry, I'll just come and click the mesh. Then I'll just put wherever you can easily click at some aspect and just create color on that aspect, and you can also manipulate the color. Maybe I put somewhere here, maybe bluish, maybe here. Yeah, you can just play around with that just to create some effects here and there. Maybe here light, maybe. So you can easily create you can easily create some 3D effect using this tool called mesh. The same also works with other patterns. Maybe you just have a rounded like that. Maybe you can just go about like that. Yeah, you can easily create 3D effects even with other shapes like that. Again, I'll go to this artboard here. This time now we're going to use the real 3D effect. So I'm going to draw another circle here, maybe just a perfect circle like that. Then this time I'm going to come to effects. Then I'm going to choose 3D and material. Then I'll just choose the first one here. It will give me this this aspect here, which you can use to control. You see, this is the last one I used. If you try the first one, you see what happens. The second one, you see it protrudes. Then this one, you see what happens if I choose this one here. Now this one always takes a lot of toll in your computer. If you don't have a very powerful computer, you see what it does. Also you can use this option inflate, whereby you can create a 3D effect by just there's this aspect here. You can use it to rotate. You can use it to rotate, although you cannot see it. But let me try another shape. Maybe this time I use something like a triangle. I'll just come here, draw a triangle like this. Remember, you can use the arrow keys to have the triangle. I'll come to properties here, maybe change the color. I don't like this color. Maybe put something like, now after getting that square, that triangle, I'll come and choose this called revolve. You see, you can easily make something like a cone like that. Yes, then you can use this to rotate. this aspect here to rotate using the 3D effect. It's like I dislodge this one here, so you can play around with that. And also you can also try, if you try to inflate, you see what happens. If you try this one here, you see what happens. A good aspect about this thing is the materials. You can easily I'll show you that later on. Now I want to show you a very interesting, let me just go to a very clean artboard here. This time I'm going to draw, I'm going to use the pen tool. I'll just draw something like an L, just like that, then like that. I don't want it to be, I just want it to be stroke. So I'll increase the stroke size, change the color of the stroke maybe to something maybe bluish, like that. Then this time I'm just going to choose this one, revolve. Yeah, you see this kind of cone that is it has made. So you can easily experiment around. Then you can easily rotate just by using this, as you can see there. Now a good thing, you can even come to materials here. You can decide the material that you want it to be. Like maybe you can put something like maybe let me pick this yeah, something like a marble. I don't, it 3D effect sometimes takes time to come. So if you want that texture, so you just come to materials here, and then it will give you this then there's the lighting here. You can play around with how you want the light to be. This standard one, and this. Let me choose this diffuse, see what happens on top. So you're playing with the light, but also you can play around with the light just by clicking and dragging this ball here. Also the light, can change the light, maybe you want it to be red, something like that. So you can play around with that. So that's how to create 3D effects. It's a matter of experimenting. Then at the end, you come here and render. So you'll just come here and render so that you have a perfect how it will be when you export. See you in the next video.